You know, my dad started as a scout. He was an only child, and he started scouting at 11 years old and worked his way up as an Eagle Scout. He got when he was 17 and continued on living, you know, the Scout oath and law. He was certainly a big believer in it. It changed his life. My brothers ended up joining scouting. Finally, I got to join scouting, and my brothers by that time were pretty much halfway through scouting. My oldest brother was an Eagle Scout by then, and my other brother was working his way towards Eagle, and I was a lowly tenderfoot. And then my dad joined as a scoutmaster of our troop, and it was a real family affair. And I earned my Eagle rank by age 15 in 1973. Carrying on the tradition, you know, after I went to college and started my career, moving on, and my son grew into the age of scouting. He joined the troop here in Del Mar. I wanted to be a part of it, so I joined as an assistant scoutmaster and continued working you know, on programs and camping and volunteering, everything. And eventually I took over as the scoutmaster of the troop. You know, my son earned his Eagle rank. I got to see what it was really doing for our youth. And I saw what kind of boys who were turning out into men. But I certainly have a strong, good feeling for Boy Scouts and what it can bring to our youth. And by the way, I have two uncles that were Scoutmasters and a couple of cousins that are Eagle Scouts as well. So it truly is a family tradition in scouting. I'm just happy that he was able to go through the scouting program and to be able to, you know, go out and experience the things that I experienced as a kid that really affected and impacted my life. And then we got into scouting and did a lot of high adventure, backpacking, and, you know, and backpacking isn't all fun. You know, there's a lot of hardship. There's blisters, there's sore shoulders, it's not so good food, all the things that go with it. But then you come back from that hardship, you say, God, I had a blast. It was a great time. So having him experience all those things was absolutely great for me. You learn leadership skills. I was a patrol leader, I was a senior patrol leader, assistant scoutmaster. All those things are teaching you leadership skills, so how you can translate that. And it certainly served me well in my business where I had to lead the company.
For me, I think the whole point of Boy Scouts is learning a bunch of life skills and then putting them to the test. And getting your Eagle Scout is the ultimate test of being able to create a community service project, lead a team of people, come up with a plan and execute that plan, and learning all those steps along the way, getting all the merit badges, learning how to swim, learning how to canoe, all that. It's invaluable stuff that I learned as a Boy Scout.
I think it's important in life to focus on a goal and see it through to the end. And there's a lot of work involved in scouting. And I think it really shows a very positive note for the individuals that can start and finish it till the very end, Eagle Scouts.
While I was doing it, I knew it was hard. There were times where, you know, I was like, I don't know if this is what I want to do, but he just helped me push forward, and I ended up, you know, really loving it and gaining a lot from it. And I get a lot of life skills that I have a lot of life skills today that not a lot of people do have.
I think for all parents, it's really important to try and get your kids involved in scouting. It gives them a good framework for their lives, and it certainly has had a very positive effect on my family.
I appreciate everybody taking time out of their day today to come to this event. It's, you know, they asked me last year to be the honoree, which was great, and I appreciate that. But it's more than that. It's about giving back to the community, raising funding for a great program. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for showing up, buying a table, buying a sponsorship to help support this wonderful program. So thank you very much.